Was trim just short?
Trim is short for trimming the verge.
Trimming the verge.
Damn it. God damn it.
I'm so glad you're cutting out so I can ignore you.
I'm upset actually because I said quite an innuendo thing. I was hoping for a response.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
I heard trimming the verge, and I was quoting Gandalf.
I'm not responding.
Trimming the verge.
What, trimming the bush?
Not
Trimming the verge.
responding.
I've been dropping the weeds, sir.
No one's going.
I heard nothing except about Dark Lord at the end of the world. Please don't tell me you intend anything unnatural. No, I think we can find good use.
Fun.
I love Samwise.
I
Surprisingly,
can't
that West Country accent is a put on.
A put on?
Yes.
You mean a turn on?
No, a put on. Because then you go watch The Colour of Magic, it's like, oh my god, is that really the same person?
I know, right? I only ever saw the first Colour of Magic movie.
Really?
So there are only two.
Yeah, it's a two-parter, the same with Hogfather and Going Postal.
Because I caught it once on New Year's Eve in 2015. And I was very drunk I was playing Magic the Gathering with an entire group of gay men because, you know, I also want to spend my week.
So are you playing mostly pink deck?
No.
I couldn't resist that one.
I disapprove. I was playing a white deck, if you must know.
Really?
Anyway.
Not a long black.
No, not a thick, long, black dick. Blimey, try a new wood polisher for polishing your dick. Make your dick really shine. Invite all your neighbours to come on your dick.
Well, it was a bit of a spit shine.
Yeah, gleaming. Gonna eat your food off this dick.
And everyone appears to have disconnected from Roll20. What the hell?
I was
wondering. Yeah. I thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to refresh just to be on the safe side. Oh no, I'm still here.
Tom's here, Tashi's here, Ed's here, Christy's not here.
It's just reloading.
That was really weird. I literally just hit record and went, what? No one's there.
Did you hit record as Ed was talking about his deck?
Yes, actually, I recorded all of that. We've actually been recording for 3 minutes. It's been wonderful.
I highlighted.
Well, I like the intros. The intros have been wonderful.
What? 3 minutes? I haven't even got my zip undone yet.
Really, I've been fully jacking for the last 5.
Oh god. Didn't need to know that bit.
Jin and Dorothil, one true pairing.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know, Critical Role,
I'm
I
a
have
master
all
of
the
my
pairings.
stuff.
I think one that people missed out on was probably Vax and Percy.
Oh boy.
And dead silence. Ah. Anyways, welcome everybody to week number 14 of Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, right here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. A nice, wonderful game where we play D&D, do some terrible voices, and have a good time for 3 hours. So, how's everyone been?
Good.
Yeah.
Apparently Edwin today will be played by the role of Velociraptor.
And creaking door.
All I can think of now is like, if you got to play or something. Special announcement, the role of Creaking Door has been replaced. He'll be played by Edwin.
Sounds like the old crone on Yonderland.
Bunions?
Nice.
To be honest, in D&D, if an old crow's complaining about bunions, she's not doing it right.
Oh! big bunions, dear. Oh, blimey. I haven't walked straight since 1973. My husband carried me around like a sack of flour.
In a potato barrel.
Oh, my.
Suddenly turned Irish.
Oh, what a morning to you. Pot of gold. Leprechaun. Oh, my old Irish charmed me.
Oh God.
If you're not careful, you could easily slip into Welsh or Scottish from there.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
Oh God, we slipped into Brave.
Jin, we've been training you with the sword for years. What is this? Man, it's just my bow.
Oh, Brave is such an underrated Pixar film.
I agree.
My mother's a bear. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert, the mum's a bear. It's not like that's the whole point of the story. Anyway, on another note, let's just do a quick recap for those of you joining us for the first time. Our party of intrepid adventurers, I say intrepid very loosely, ventured to an old monastery known for training monks to the southeast of their current town of Venovia.
Venovia.
Not Condake. Get that out of your head, boy. You're in the wrong region of the world altogether. And encountered some weird humanoid plant creatures known as blights, and then also found creatures known as gnolls who had broken their way in and started just helping themselves to supplies and just got caught up in a struggle with these blight creatures. During all this as well, they encountered a ghost stuck meditating and then in a constant death reanimation loop, if you will. So it tries to leave the room and it just reappears back where it was meditating, living out its final moments on a constant loop. It was complaining about things being stolen, the stars were missing, or etc, etc, all sounding doom and gloom. And the party, with this fresh in their minds, decided to deal with the blight problem first, and ventured into the basement, following the vines. And then came across the former Grand Master of this monastery, who had become a massive mound of vines, leaves, bark and such, and just proceeded to beat the living daylights out of him. And when we left... Go.
We don't actually all kind of like agree to venture. No, that was just Ed going toe and tail right down the stairs.
I had priorities.
Either way, we shall rejoin you guys in the aftermath of such a battle, with all the vines and such withering and disappearing, after the Grandmaster had said thank you for releasing him from a curse he put himself in where he was out of balance. And Jurathil, you're holding onto a very large emerald.
Oh, how large? I thought it was like palm-sized, but...
About the size of a melon.
Ooh, blimey.
Big old thing.
Jurathil looks at it and wonders how pimpin' he would look with it on a chain around his neck.
Could I do an Arcana check or something like that?
Yeah.
Arcana check. Go. Oh,
wow.
never mind.
You
Great
have never
first roll,
seen
that's
such
promising.
a magical gem in all your days. In fact, you suspect it's not magical at all.
Can I request that all the viewers start submitting fan art of Dorothy as a pimp with that diamond around his neck?
Yes, with a big ass emerald. That sounds
Big
great.
ass. With Bob draping after him.
How structurally strong does this emerald look?
Why you gave it as a foundation to a new house or something?
Oh yes, clearly, that's my intention.
No,
We'll
it
call
looks
emerald.
fairly solid. I wouldn't recommend bouncing it.
Alright. I feel like our priority is releasing our ectoplasmic friend from his eternal torture
Yeah, I agree.
before we explore. One thing we should note, though, is we don't know what was keeping N in here, but one might assume it was the vines. And we've just killed the vines.
Unless there's.
Well, for all we know,
something
N
else
could be in a
attached to the
completely different part of.
It's true. We probably need to
Also-
rest there. Go
Also, we got to worry about the fact that we've killed all the vines and half the kobolds we came across were frozen by the vines.
Yeah, but they were pretty dead. Like,
How do we-
Dead.
their spines were like severed and twisted, and I don't think they're going to be walking up from that anytime soon.
I know, but we didn't actually fully check to make sure they were dead. They just, they just appeared to be dead.
I mean, a broken spine's a broken spine at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you're not an MD. How do you know that?
I beg your pardon? What now? I am literally the most medically trained in this group.
Bob also points out to Jinder, like, normally when someone loses an arm and it's about level with their head, it's kind of a sign that they are dead.
But by the way, what gender are you?
What's the sort of the question?
Look, do you have a pee or a vivi?
Do not assume his gender.
I'm not assuming his gender, that's why I'm asking.
Bob,
Wait,
ma'am.
we don't.
This whole
I agree, Robot Trim.
by Bob. Bob's gender equality campaign launches here today in this room.
Look, we gotta find this end guy, and we've gotta look
Got a
for.
Roger and real
this-
good. I feel like I'm feeling a bit fragile right now. But we should at least go. Stop sign. We should at least go and free the monk first. And Jurithil takes off to see the monk
Okay.
because he's his
Come back
own
here.
man.
No, come back here, because I can just drag you all across as one. If you're all going in the same
I
direction.
follow suit.
Yeah.
I follow
Okay.
suit.
Well, I'm assuming we just follow him and
Yep. Where's the stairs? There are the stairs. There you go. And you guys are now back over here.
Okay.
Giant G appears above your head. So you've hit the ground floor.
Hmm. Ding.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Yep.
Yeah, we just.
Yeah, all scoot over to the ghost.
It's fine. Alright.
No, but yeah, health is zero.
Housekeeping.
As you guys come up the stairs and go through the corridor, like all the vines and stuff that were writhing before have now gone still and silent and brown, and they feel fairly damp beneath your feet. It's like walking on fresh compost.
Nice.
Feels squelchy.
I approach the monk and holding the emerald between my hands. The deed is done. This is all that's left.
The ghost doesn't seem to be moving. It's stuck in that meditative pose, staring at that mural with all the prime dragons and that one scale missing off Umbreon.
I'm going to slowly approach said mural. Or
Meow.
something. Yeah, meow.
that's very
What do I do to investigate the star constellations and things?
Stick it.
That is a good question. I would say religion.
Damn it.
Okay. God, it's on. My intelligence check did not go well. Oh my god, it's a natural 20! Oh my god!
I'm surprised you have nothing in religion, being a cleric. As like a class skill, you never took it. It's kind of weird.
I thought it was mandatory. Oh well.
I might not have copied them
Never mind,
over.
I got a natural 20.
Either way, natural 20. Yeah, you look at the start, like, they're not drawn out like star signs in any way, shape or form. They're literally full-on drawings of all the different chromatic and metallic dragons, which are meant to be the prime dragons in all their forms, just bigger than normal. Beyond all that, they just seem to be... The mule seems to display the image of like all the prime dragons creating something. It could be the world, it could be an item, temple, something. Either way, they're all focused on building something in the middle.
What was Umbreon focused on building?
Umbreon is the Lord of Knighthood, from what you know. So
As in, like, hurrah, my sword and my steed, kind of knighthood. Or
no, knighthood is in like honor and justice and all that.
so precisely what I said.
Yeah, kind of, but not quite the whole huzzah. It's so some people will like swear oaths to Umbreon to almost be like samurai, if you will. If you're like a
Oh right, so it's an honor thing.
Yeah.
So it's chivalry, kind of.
Yes. But Lord
Right.
of Chivalry sounded dull, but Lord of Knighthood sounds good. At least in my book.
When okay, can I check something?
Mhm.
If I come back out here and I hold the emerald near the vines, do the vines react?
No, they do not.
Guys, I come back in. I'm wondering whether we have to destroy the emerald to free him.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
That's true.
Crash.
I'd like to huck the emerald into the air, get out my quarterstaff, and then smash it while it's in midair.
Oh, you would make it awkward. I was going to go like, if you want to smash it, just make a straight up strength check, but now you're adding in extra steps. I'm still
Oh,
going to
yeah.
make it a strength check.
Okay.
This is how hard you're swinging that quarterstaff.
Oh, this isn't going to go very well because I'm very weak. Eh.
Oh god.
Give me a second.
I'm
I have a DM
flimsy.
screen, which means I have quick access to all the tables and whatnot. Nope, not that side of the DM screen. It's the other side.
Why's your health gone down all of a sudden, Durko?
That's a good question. My health is now apparently on 8 plus 11.
I don't know why that's happened.
There we go, 19.
Bring it back up. I
Huh?
healed
Oh!
you.
You did, but I still need to rest.
Okay, so you huck the emerald in the air, smack it with the quarterstaff, and it just bounces out across the floor. Clink, 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 clink.
Well, that looked cool there in my head.
It does
Is it
land out
cracked,
at the
or-
feet of the ghost. I say feet, he's like meditating and floating.
Yeah, I was going to say. Does he
No.
react, or...?
He just sits there staring, going, it's stolen. Stolen. Stars are missing.
Hmm.
And then starts
Would
again
the-
doing this whole loop of shock and horror as if he's seen somebody he doesn't want to see, gets thrown against the wall, and his ghost tries to go out the door and just reappears back in that spot.
Maybe we should hold on to the emerald for a brief while and see if we can't fix it by going to the top tower.
I was going to say, surely if he's talking about the stars, the astronomy tower that you said about last week
Yes.
would make connection.
Alright then, I put the emerald in the bag of holding.
Okay. I'm ready with a bag of holding.
I put it in.
The emerald just falls in quite happily, seems to disappear, the bag doesn't get any bigger or smaller.
Okay. Right then.
So tempted to give you guys a bag of devouring one day.
Please don't. That'd be rude.
I give it the emerald. Nom 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 nom. Oh, wrong
We've only used it
bag.
once. We could use it as a weapon though, that's the thing.
Yeah. For those that don't know, a bag of devouring is like a bag of holding, but it just eats items. You never get
As
them
in,
back.
bye-bye items.
Yep.
Bye-bye people.
Bye bye everything. Okay, so
Yep.
you guys go to head upstairs. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll just reveal.
Either way, Phil.
There's no enemy.
Hmm?
I've got. They're doing okay, that's cool.
There we go. If I reveal the stairs, at least then you know where you're all going. I need to reveal this bit over here.
If I remember rightly, there's a series of rooms up here.
Yep.
Lots of tiny, tiny rooms.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Why is it
Wibbly
copied
wobbly.
over your original stuff?
Dun dun dun, we find our clones.
Seeing double. I'm seeing double.
There you go.
Ah!
I'm seeing triple
Ah!
if you zoom completely
There
out.
are so many of us!
Wow, there are.
Yeah, Phil,
some
heal
of
us
us.
for crying out loud.
Brian, I feel like something broke.
No, it's just from Control C, Control V, you're just not deleting the originals. There you go.
Just move there.
There's only
then
one
a bit
group of you.
Oh, I thought we were in the mirror universe.
Yes, you're in the mirror dimension. Everything looks funky.
Funky, like the 70s.
Purethil, soft and reserved. Shim is violent and a barbarian. Jin is a paladin.
Jin as a paladin does sound rather awesome.
Bob is a demigod.
No. Oh no, Toscobble is a demigod. I found this out in playing Rise of the Rune Lords. Just appears whenever the DM wants him to. Anyway, as you guys make it up the stairs, the vines and everything also seem to follow the same route. But again, they've died and withered away, become very similar to compost.
Nice.
Good mulch there.
Should we sneak?
Sneaky, sneaky. Alright then, I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Go for it.
Team stealth check.
19 and a 17, you guys feel pretty sneaky.
So sneaky that Jin's disappeared off the map.
I don't even know where I am. Where am I?
Where have you
Oh,
gone?
I was underneath Trim. Oh, Trim was on top of me.
I
Ding
say.
dong.
Oh, good lord.
It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it?
Alright, I'm going to peer round one of these corners.
You're going the wrong way, I think.
What do my elven eyes see?
No, it's going the right way, you're going up.
The best thing
Yep,
where
yep,
you're
yep.
just peeking around.
Okay, which way are you going to look first, Jen? Left or right from where you are?
I'm going to go, seeing that I'm on the right wall, I'm going to have a quick look right.
I'm going to have a look left.
Well,
Sink shot.
yeah, for some reason, my roll was. For some reason, my roll.
You're cutting out too.
For some reason she rolls something.
Yeah, I was going to say, he cuts out the same one every time. It's like being on a cliffhanger for all his energy.
That's what I say. Skype is telling us, trying to stop us knowing what she wants to roll. Skype's become sentient. Skype wants to play.
Skype
Why
is
don't we want to
Skynet.
play?
Oh, okay.
What do you want to roll?
For
What
some,
do you want to roll?
For some reason,
Please
I
tell
didn't
us.
want to roll. I didn't want to roll anything. For some reason, roll 20. Was like, oh, like your thing is like interrupted, sort of thing, and
Oh, it's bringing up the red error box saying, oh, sorry, there's a connection issue. Be right back.
like connection issues.
Yeah. It will do that from
Yeah.
time to time. Anyway,
Okay.
as you guys stand at the top of this corridor, looking to the right, just corridor and vines to the left. A bit of a shorter corridor with some vines and a door to your left.
If I remember correctly, through my vast intellect, on the right there's just a bunch of tiny rooms, And if we go to the left, there's larger rooms, but there's also the way to the tower.
Well, it's your call.
Yes, you've been here
Yeah,
before.
you're the one leading us.
Apparently. Okay.
You are a red leader.
Oh god. Oh, not a one that dies. I would like to stealth around and make sure I'm not going to get horribly ambushed and murdered.
Everyone, let's all go right.
Guys, you're with me, aren't you? Guys?
Guys? Guys? I thought they were my friends.
No, Durithil, as you get to this corner and sort of peer around, you do see a few of these little guys. I'll bring them out of the shadows. They're not ghouls or anything like that. They are small creatures that look like dead shrubs.
Out of interest.
Are they dead
Where
shrubs? What? God.
I was about to say where Durithil is that little kind of like broom cupboard? Because it looks like a door that you're leaning against.
Can I try and open this door?
Yes, you can open this door. Then you open it, and inside is two more
Oh, for
little...
fuck's
God damn it!
All I said was this a door? You're the one who went, open it and see what's inside. Rather than checking first of all.
We find two of them snogging in the broom cupboard.
Oh no, they're not snuck in the broom cupboard.
7 minutes of
They're
heaven.
full on.
You like very slowly pull the door open because they're
Okay.
the Japanese sliding doors, and
Oh, cool.
they just look up and stare at you and screech. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm so low. Gosh. Gosh.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
I love how everyone. Oh, great. Oh, did you get a crit? Crit initiative.
No, Bob rolled an 18.
Oh.
Alright. I was going to say.
They're going to be called the Twigs.
The twigs.
Yep, the Twigs. No, I don't want to hit a gin.
Twigs. It sounds like a band.
Reminds me of the Trogs.
We're the Twigs.
Hey man, we're the Twigs.
Or it's the slightly unsuccessful sequel to the Tweenies.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the Twigs.
Not quite good as say hey with the monkeys.
Hey, the twigs. Hey.
Oh, I remember watching the Banana Splits on Cartoon Network. God, I missed that as well. Shinju needs some initiative off you, my dear.
Yes, let's see if this will load.
Ah,
Oh,
Wow, you actually got a low initiative.
okay, first up is Bob. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want Bob to do. This
Then,
week, I'm gonna have some fun.
let us see. Guys, what should Bob do?
Not beat my kill count.
Your KDA will be fine. Okay. Bob's got 30 feet of movement, right?
Technically 60 with cunning action.
That's true, but we shouldn't use that.
You could go
Dun,
blisteringly into there.
You could, yeah. Have a good old stab. Go, Bob, go.
Right.
Go,
Okay.
Bob.
Go, Bob,
Okay,
go.
have to do 2 into that room, and then the rest of us try and deal with the ones around the corner.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Before we
See what
start,
Bob-
before we essentially get, what do you call it, put into a bottleneck in this corridor.
I feel like I should go in with Bob because I'm pretty low health and I can't really deal with 4.
Okay. We'll deal with the 4 and... Well, I mean, I don't know that from where I am, but
We
we'll
would now
deal
like
with...
Bob to commit murder.
Murder in the first degree. Very well. Goes for a swing with his scimitar, and does he hit? Yes, he does. for a staggering 7 points of damage, which incidentally kills the shrubbery.
Oh. Okay.
Again, they be small, they're about Bob's size.
Well, imagine I could
Time
scream.
to play cocaine then. Croquet.
Okay.
Oh
I was
gosh.
about to say, if they're shrubberies, do they come back slightly larger, and in a stepped fashion?
I've got that
Like a
one.
bush.
With a bit of a path going up the middle. Sadly, no. But Jin, it is your go. So if you want, you can always go and find out.
Yeah, Jane, go and find some more for us to kill since they were so easy. We can deal with 20 at one time, he said sarcastically.
So the universe heard that without sarcasm.
There's diagonals.
I know, but I'm trying to figure it as to whether or not if I go
If
back.
I go 20 feet up, man.
No, I'm thinking if I go to the corner, that gives me a good field of fire.
If I divide by 0,
Then
Divide by
one.
zero, but
The
the universe
hypotenuse
implodes.
and the tangent of these angles.
If I got this angle here,
I could fire and bounce off this wall and take out this one here.
oh, that.
That would be one hell of a cool shot.
Bear in mind, this bit here isn't even a wall, so.
I could be lucky and take out another one over here. I could take out the head honcho.
Yeah, the gardener.
whee!
I want to do a sliding slide into this corner, drawing my arrow, letting loose, killing 3 of them at the same time.
You're not gonna bend the arrow.
I was gonna say, do they all end up on the wall like a kebab? You know,
Yes!
like off against the
No,
wall.
knowing how you guys have been rolling, it's going to be more Jin would fly into the corner, fire all 3 arrows, and just somehow impale
Miss
3
them.
moths in the ceiling.
Okay, well, I'm now going to do my move.
God. I have 0
Drum
faith.
roll, please. Hello.
Okay, I'm just going to move to...
Ah,
I think, how much is that? Sorry,
That
what's the-
was-
5, 10, 15, 20.
20. Alright, I'm going to move there, and...
And pew pew.
knock an arrow. Let
Definitely.
loose, and I'm going to go for this one in the far corner.
Cool. And go for it. You have your evil assassination ability as
He's
well.
done it, he's gone for it. He's fucking gone for it, mate.
19 is a hit. And 9 points of damage would kill the little blighter. Quite literally. One shot. Thong! Straight through the head. Well, the head portion of it. Anyway.
Gotta get your head in the game.
Do you want to do anything for your bonus action? Because you can still move if you wanted using cunning action. Sneaky little rogue you.
Oh, sneaky little thing.
Yeah, I'm going to... So there, try and stop him from completely blocking off our entry and exit.
Wonderful. Trim, it is your go.
Okay, I think everyone knows what I'm going to do by now. I'm going
pull down your
to run. Shut up. Okay. Let me just do a quick. Yeah, I can get that one easy. I am going to set fire to
The
this
rain.
one with
Okay.
Sacred Flame.
Super effective, right? Oh, the
And
shebang.
fail the saving throw.
Oh,
Hey.
Natural
Relight my
1.
fire.
Natural 20. Well, natural behavior. What?
Natural 8.
Natural
eight.
damage.
For full damage.
At any rate, you let loose your golden fireball and it incinerates this little blighter.
Actually, this is my first kill for ages.
Indeed it is.
Trim
First kill
suddenly
for
glows.
ages.
What? Trim's evolving.
What, your cleric is
It's now
evolving? Your
dwarf
cleric has
size.
evolved into a paladin.
I give a thumbs up in congratulations for the
Let's do
first
that.
kill in a many long time.
And then I just say, I forgive me.
She'll evolve into a dwarf paladin. And next time into a human angel.
God damn it.
Anyways, Durhill, it is your go.
Hi. Hello?
Hello.
Alright, I go in here, 5 feet of movement, and I smack this dude with my quarterstaff.
I laugh if you miss.
Yeah, I guess. 10 hits.
Would you like to know the funny thing?
It doesn't.
You missed.
Oh,
Somehow, the infinite knowledge of the universe just went, nope.
I can't. I just can't bring myself to hurt a vegetable. Okay.
You don't know why. You just missed somehow. You're
Alright,
feeling a bit
then I
off your
guess.
game.
It gives you the puppy dog eyes.
It doesn't have eyes.
There's always
Okay,
sockets.
It gives you the puppy dog eye sockets.
All it's got is cell walls and chlorophyll. Right.
Well, whatever the equivalent of cutesiness
Unarmed
is.
strike.
Okay, so you missed with your dragon pole, but you hit with your foot.
It just knows, man. Wood doesn't work.
And
stamp.
the rest of its comrades, you just stamp it out. Bob just looks horrified. Yeah, that's about the same size as me. You just stamped on it.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm not a vegetarian.
Alright, and with that, Shinju, it's your go. I'll let you
now
go
what-
first before the evil little twiggies.
Because I'm that good this week. Right, hang on a minute.
Natural 20.
15. So I do have. I don't have enough to get to any of them. I don't have enough walking.
No, because you could use your action to move again. You wouldn't get an attack action, but you'll be closer.
Well, you can move. You can move across allies, right? So you can move diagonally down Jin, and then either move down there or move diagonally there.
Yeah.
I can
With there,
just
so
about
10,
get there.
Yeah.
15. Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
both.
Alright, let's go and stabby
Yeah.
stabby.
I like the sound of this.
Stabby with your magical +1 longsword.
So magical. Much more. Very +1.
Nice.
Was a decent hit. A solid hit. And
Solid.
A solid stab right through the chest portion of this thing. It starts to
Heart?
wither and die. It's not quite a heart, it's more barky.
It was heart with a question mark.
But it's quite literally a question mark just in there. Also, you can see further down this corridor.
Oh god.
15.
12.
Actually, before I do, I'm going to move what I have here out the way, because I just placed them there for the time being.
So what?
Move it out the way!
Guys, I think there's some in those rooms. Oh,
Okay,
no, he's back up.
you do see a few more down there which have taken notice and are ready for the charge.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
No!
Wait,
Like,
have
There's
that
something
up.
in here.
No. Wait, didn't the one that Shinju stabbed die?
Yeah, it died.
Oh, okay.
Just
These are
left.
others that are around the corner. Because it's
Ooh,
their
that's
go.
nice.
Unfortunately, they suffer from a horrible defect.
They're
Short
twigs.
Yeah, they can only really move.
Bushes are not designed for
bird right now.
Huh?
The flippy bird.
Why?
Because, like, the horrible defense, the short legs, and like, shut up! It's not my fault.
Yeah, no, it's true. Trim does suffer from the same problem.
Hey Trim, how about you stick to your namesake and trim them down to size?
Shut up, Durfin.
Bush trim.
Shinju, the one next to you, lashes out with you with its claw and misses, scratching against your armor.
Imagine it's got very, very tiny T-Rex arms.
No, they're not tiny T-Rex arms. And it's Bob's go, so what do you want Bob to do, guys?
Oh, my
10, 15.
So actually, enough, Bob doesn't suffer with the 20-foot speed.
Because he's a nippy little bugger.
He is.
He can move up to that one in the corner there. So...
Is that fun?
Yeah. Wow, we both pinged at the same time. That was terrifying.
It's called
Now,
being in sync.
murder it to death.
And murder it to death he does. I want to click on that, take away that, give it the good old cross out. Alrighty then, Jin, 'tis your go.
Can I recycle arrows? I think we've done this before, haven't we?
Yes, you get half the amount you fired, and then hit, because ones that miss tend to hit like stonework or something and shatter.
Actually, no, that one's still alive, isn't it?
Yes, the one next to Shinju is still alive and well. Though I suspect not for very long.
Actually keep that for Simju. Yeah, alright then. Instead, I'm gonna go slashy. So I put my bow back away, go on full on pout, little run, drawing my rapier at the time, and go sliding in.
And an 18
Slice.
is
away.
it. And you do slash this one clean in half. It's like a hot knife through butter.
Slice.
Like a very, very sharp sword through twigs.
Yes. Almost. You're chopping firewood beautifully. Trim, it's your go.
Well, let's campfire later.
Right. Okay. I am going to... Sorry, I'm just like trying to work something out. You know what? I'm going to... Oops. Over here.
Yes.
And I'm going to set a light to this one.
Okie dokes.
Go, Sacred Flame.
Go, saving throw. Succeeds!
God damn it.
Manages to duck out the way at the last second. As your Sacred Flame just burns off down the corridor, doing no damage whatsoever. Looks very pretty though. And Durothil, it is your go.
Hi. Which one didn't die? That one. Bakadoki. I feel like team 1.5 men will be fine over there. So, I'm going to come around here and
kill Steel.
Hey, no. It's fine. I won't go there.
No, go there. I'm gonna go there. I'm just saying.
No, it's fine. I understand. No one wants to do it, so
Jinsuku's plan was to give Shinju the kill.
Yeah. I was letting her take the
And
experience.
I was doing the same thing.
I'm not fast.
25.
I just need these blighters dead.
14. Alright, sure. Why not? I rarely do it. I come over here and I toss a dart, the one in front of us, because that's the thing I do apparently. Dart, go!
Nice.
That is a good hit, and that's a lot of damage.
Thank you.
So,
Oh, high dex
using
stuff.
Trim as an Oki, I assume you're eating this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So yeah, using Trim as an Oki to stabilise yourself, get a good line. Thunk! Through the eye socket.
180!
Yeah, somehow you hear this announcer going, 180! Out of nowhere. But you do kill this blight stone dead.
And then I'm like, cheering, and I grab a pie, a beer.
Yeah, pint, just take it right down one.
Out
Yep.
of nowhere.
Oh no!
I get a towel to mop myself down after that difficult activity.
All three of us just turn around and look at you like, where the hell did you get a beer from?
Well,
I
still,
don't
somehow
do-
your wonderful trimmed body's now got a bit of a gut.
Exactly. Got a large,
Nipples exposed, obviously.
yeah.
Let's all go down the back shield and wait for this to blow over.
There's a campaign over there. Just redo Shaun of the Dead.
So, grab the emerald.
Yeah.
Kill Lord Cranberry. Go down the back
With the
shield and wait
emerald.
for this to.
Beat him to death with the emeralds.
Sorry, Cranberry. Clang.
Steal his head and put a diamond. Steal his head and put an emerald in its place so he never knows we don't activate the traps.
Terrible. Anyways, Shinju, it's your go.
And then run away from the
I'll
roller
get
coaster
this
battle.
little one next to me then, and I will stab you again. I literally like crouch down and just like.
Hello, little
Hello,
fella.
little one. Shink.
No, like it's like some food which I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna like, and I'm just stabbing. Like,
Oh, that's
Pokey, pokey.
harsh. That's even worse.
Poor little shrubbery.
swap away.
Either way, you stab him through the heart and he shrivels up at the end of your longsword. He now looks like a really sad bit of lettuce.
Oh no.
That's the only way to describe it.
Oh well, don't eat lettuce. I'm a meat eater.
Crazy.
She's
Nice,
a maid.
Either way, this one's going to run up to here and
Go
trim.
to it there.
It's going to pick on someone its own size.
Oh, come on!
2 whole damage.
Manages to just nip at your cheeks there. It's like an angry cat.
I think I'm more injured currently by my cat than this creature.
And it's Bob's go. Speaking of cats,
Do it. Finish him.
You got an ally within 5 feet.
Arbors.
Oh god.
Might as well. Yep.
Pretty sure it was dead already.
Just to make sure. And
Okay,
show
let's
me
go.
to sit there watch after this thing scratches you. Bob just somehow freaks out and just annihilates it on the spot.
Like, sound of wood scattering.
Yeah.
Clunk.
Right, so even that is now just dust and bark shavings.
Splinters.
And of course, he turns around to Trim like a smile of a puppy that's just done something good.
Wielding a scimitar to say, I've done good?
You know what? You know what? You know what? That deserves a gold coin. Good boy, Bob. And I toss him a gold coin. Well, I'm paying him, so...
Well, we've
Bob-
now paid him 2
Bob-
gold coins.
Bob takes the gold coin and he starts dancing around like Scrat in Ice Age when he has the acorn. It's my gold coin, it's
Yeah,
mine!
see? Good boy, Bob. And I pat him on the head.
He seems very pleased.
Yeah, thanks. Oh.
So what do you guys want to do now?
I would like to walk past every room, slamming every door.
Okay.
I'm going to take a step back. No,
And every time I do,
back.
I'd like to make a quick scan of the room to see if there's any items inside.
Okay, just give me a second, let me just round these guys up so I know how many you murdered.
I point back at the big door and say, that door there is the door to the tower. As far as I remember. You say?
I'm quickly going to do, well, before he starts slamming open any more doors and killing us all, I'm just going to have to see of this door. Is there anything that I can look through, like a keyhole or cracks or...
This door itself has no keyhole. It's a solid wooden door with like a whole forest motif around the edge in like 4 corners. So you got like something that looks like deciduous oaky woodland next to pine trees, and then the bottom half is like jungle and Arctic wasteland.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Well, that's all I'm doing at the moment. We best allow Dorothy his fun of checking these rooms prior to actually proceeding through this door.
Yep.
I'm
Durithil,
going
as
to look
you're
at the door.
slamming through all these rooms, you see something that looks like, you would reckon, pods of some sort?
Oh.
Just-
Let's say.
I've seen Alien.
Yeah, that's why I said facehuggers.
No, they aren't facehugger pods. They're like connected at the ceiling and at the floor, and then the pod sort of hangs in the middle.
Okay, before we take one step further.
I'll do all the other rooms as well, because you're taking your time doing this.
Oh god. Describe these pods.
Yeah, so like they're connected to the ceiling and to the floor by a whole series of vines that just seem to balloon out in the middle.
Oh,
And you can just hear this very ominous heartbeat.
Like dancing. I feel like this are twig pods, for lack of better terms.
I was about to say, any of them actually kind of like burst or open, or are they still intact?
Nope, they're all still intact. But even though like all this bit is all covered in vines that's dead, dying and mulched, these pods are completely healthy, and you can just hear this very ominous heartbeat from each one.
Well, I suggest
And you get
fire.
close.
Fire seems like
So-
an excellent idea, Agency Cuba.
Right. So, I guess this is a job for me and Miss Sacred Flame.
Jazz hands.
Okay, jazz hands. Yeah. Do I go into the room to do that, or do I just?
No, you can do it from outside the room. You got range.
Okay. Yeah, you got range.
Yeah, I know. It's just I like to keep a distance in case something bad happens. So
It's
Sacred
a
Flame,
cantrip,
go!
right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It automatically fails because it can't move, so has no chance of making the dex save. Takes 7 points of damage, and you burn the outside of it, and the heartbeat stops. And then the pod begins to wither and rot away.
Hey, this seems to be working.
Make a perception check from me, Trim.
Oh no. Oh.
Ooh.
The mother.
Don't you have +5 perception? Oh no, passive. Never mind.
Yeah, it's plus 5 for passive.
Yeah.
Plus half.
Yeah, as you're staring at this pod off your Sacred Flame has hit, you see bits of it start to peel off and give way. And inside is a monk. Looks a bit...
Durafil, I think I spotted a person inside. I'm not sure if they're alive or dead.
I rush in. Is he dead or alive? 2.
I don't know. That's why I'm having a look.
I cautiously get closer. Can I make like a medicine roll
yeah,
or
you can make a medicine roll.
Okay.
I'll make a medicine roll too.
Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep,
Oh,
he's
wait.
definitely dead.
I pressed
Hold on a minute.
I pressed
Give it a
medicine.
while, it
What
might be
the hell?
stuck. If not, press it again, it'll probably force it through.
You just barbecued a monk, Trim.
No, she did the outside layer.
I miniature suggested fire. I did not say.
Jin, take responsibility for your actions.
I
It's
clearly
not
remember
coming
Dorothy
through.
though saying yes. Let's
I
use
don't
fire.
know, is Trim the robot a good roller? Or?
I believe Trim is roboting, but I don't think thing's rolling through.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, Skype, you're at it again.
There. Go.
There you go. I can roll it for you. It's not a problem.
Nature!
Oh, whoops, wrong button. Whoops.
We'll take the first.
the plant is definitely dead.
The plant is dead. That's a certain.
The monk?
Now I think I've crashed my roll 20. No, I haven't.
Nice.
Medicine. There we go. Not much better. But yeah, the monk is most certainly dead. He is cold to the touch.
Well, think of it this way. There's a vacancy.
Oh, jeez.
G's can't save them now. Well, I guess we better stop all of these. Guys?
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll do
I
the
would like
rest.
to go. Can I break this pod open with a good old starfish?
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Tashi's medicine rolls now come flying in.
ding 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 ding.
Yeah, most certainly dead. With those extra rolls, you reckon that what killed him wasn't the pod, it was your sacred flame.
Oh
But I said you barbecued a monk.
Oh, you're not helping Shinju. We know Trim's
Either
as
way,
emotionally stable as an
I will not let the
ice
sacred
cream.
flame go through because you would have had this information before doing the sacred flame. So yeah, you're well aware that damaging the pods, not a good idea.
Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, right, alrighty.
At least with magic.
Oh
Okay,
Is there a feed to the pods so a vine go so sort of like a
Yeah, did the vine? Shouldn't they have died when?
no?
Interesting.
Because like I said, there's probably a mother somewhere.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just
think
draw you what they look like.
These monks weren't born from a mother.
No, but the pods were.
They were inside the pods. I think it was literally just containment.
Yeah, which the person is not the person, the object is probably using to feed off of them.
So there you
It's
go.
power source.
That drawing's like what they look like from floor to ceiling.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm hesitant to experiment.
You've
I'd
got
say
another
keep on down
7
corridor.
experimentees.
I would say
Yeah,
find
but I
the
don't want
main
to.
source.
Can we follow the vines at all?
Make a perception check.
I'll make a perception check.
Yeah, it's always perception.
My perception.
Looking around these vines, they were connected to all the rest of the vines and the blights and such, but these ones are the only healthy ones. They seem to sort of loop back on each other.
So these ones are only surviving because they're external from the network of the other vines.
Mm-hmm. As far as you can tell.
So, maybe if we manually cut a wire, if we manually sever a vine, then it'll stop the magical flow without killing. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't damage the pods directly. That's a great idea, Judith. Oh, thank you, everyone.
What did I just say?
Yeah,
I said
no,
a moment ago
That's what
that they've.
you said.
Yeah.
No, you said there was a main source.
Yeah, no, I said
You said
yeah.
that there's a feed.
I said surely that there's like a vine feeding to it that we can try destroying.
That's not what you
I'm just too traumatized to say anything.
I love the fact that Trim is having PTSD of killing someone.
No. Well.
She's easily affected.
Trim has become like the new Samurai Jack.
I'm so sorry.
Jin,
Yeah.
cut one of the vines.
Okay. I'll see that I'm in this room. Can I do an investigation to see if there's anything that would give an idea of being like the main vine, like the main feed, as SteamedChu was suggesting?
Yeah, go on, make an investigation since you're like really looking. They all seem just about as important as the next.
Red, yellow, red wire, yellow wire, red wire, yellow wire, red wire.
I'm
They're
pretty
all
sure-
green, buddy. They're all green.
I'm pretty sure it's just one giant loop. There's no main vine.
Alright then. Shall I try and cut one then?
Sure, I'll be responsible.
Right. So I
Okay,
feel like
make
this
an
is a little
attack
bit
roll.
more. I'm guessing are these small vines or hefty vines?
These are quite hefty, about the width of not quite a full tree branch, but they would be getting there.
Like an arm.
Don't want to damage my main weapon, so I'll use my scimitar.
Man has to have priorities.
Yeah.
Okay, so you reach up and slash away at the vines. It writhes a little bit as if it was in pain, but it comes down the pod, hits the floor with a sudden thud, and it releases like a blossoming flower. And the monk crawls out and he starts to groan as if he's waking up from a bad dream. And from that,
God.
we'll go to our first break.
Oh boy.
So thank you all for watching. Remember to like, favourite, subscribe, and other YouTube jazz, and we'll see you for part 2.